Dougie Dave at 8:07. It's -7 at the airport. Good morning, everyone. As Andy just told us, though, Calgary looking for a high today of +6. Much of North America, though, in the grip of a deep freeze right now. Schools are closed in many American cities. The mayor of Indianapolis telling people it is illegal to drive this morning, except in an emergency. Temperatures from Montana to Alabama plummeting to dangerous levels in many parts of the continent. It's been 20 years since it's been this cold. Of course, the weather on both sides of the border causing flight delays and cancellations. Passengers are being told to look ahead online. Taking a look at the arrival and departure boards at Calgary International. Everything is right on track so far. You can also check online, of course. YYC.com is a great resource for that. Here in the city of Calgary, have you seen a snowplow yet on your street? Some areas have, starting to see plows, and it's expected to continue to do that over the next few days. You'll remember last month we had continuous snowfall, right, which kept resetting the city's 7-day snow removal plan. The plan calls for city crews to tackle Priority 1 routes first, then Priority 2 connector routes. Then plows go into residential neighborhoods around day 4 of the 7-day plan. That did not happen because of the snow every day, every few days at least, resetting things. The city says it is now finally ready to tackle some neighborhoods. The city's 311 hotline, by the way, continues to be flooded with calls from frustrated homeowners in all 4 quadrants of the city of Calgary. 2 flu shot clinics will be open again this week in our city. They're closed today, but they reopen tomorrow. 2 people have died from the flu in Calgary this year, 3 in the Edmonton area. Albertans seem to be heeding the warning to get vaccinated.
People all of a sudden perceived more of a risk, and I think that's what brought them forward. So any way we can get them in and get vaccinated is good. I mean, we don't want people to be scared. I mean, hopefully what will happen is people will get the message this year, and then next year they'll get the vaccine in October when they don't have to stand in line as long.
Alberta health officials say more special vaccine clinics will be opening up in Calgary sometime this week. The dominant strain of the flu this year is H1N1. That's the same strain that caused the pandemic back in 2009. To get vaccinated, you can go to the flu shot clinics in Brentwood Village Mall in the northwest or the South Calgary Health Center in the city's southeast. Clinics are open again tomorrow from 11 a.m. to 6:30. The vaccination clinics will stay open until the end of March. To get more information, go online to albertahealthservices.ca. Now, if you don't want to go to a clinic, pharmacists can give you a flu shot. That's if they have the vaccine to give. Right now, pharmacies are scrambling to get their hands on a vaccine. The demand is so high, health officials having a tough time distributing it. Supplies are expected, though, to be replenished this week. It's now 8:10. The focus will be on the economy. Prime Minister Stephen Harper will be touting the benefits of Canada's booming natural resource sector when he speaks to business leaders today in Vancouver. The PM is also expected to highlight the recently signed comprehensive economic and trade agreement with the European Union. An agreement in principle was reached in October, but it could be 2 years before it's fully ratified. Finance Minister Jim Flaherty says there could be pressure on the Bank of Canada to raise interest rates this year. Flaherty says it could happen if the economies of Canada and the United States improve through 2014. Flaherty says the Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development and the International Monetary Fund have both said Canada should be letting its rates rise a little bit. But Bank of Canada Governor Stephen Poloz suggested last month he was prepared to keep the bank's key overnight interest rate at 1% even into 2015, possibly 2016. It's been at that level, 1%, for more than 3 years now. In business news, Bay Street and Wall Street have been open for about 40 minutes or so. So far, pretty flat today, even after a big wave of red ink on Asian markets earlier.